The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from out of this world, Aran.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight. And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
And introducing the champion from Venice, California, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Rowdy.
Big match here, guys, as the title will be on the line tonight. And the champ has looked dominant of late. But all it takes is one wrong move, and that title could be going home with somebody else. This may be her biggest title defense yet. You can see in the eyes of each individual, only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
In an Iron Man match, there are two schools of thought. Go all out at the start to establish a lead, or pace yourself and make sure you have something left when that clock starts ticking down. Which do you prefer, Corey?
Well, I prefer to win, Cole. I'm not copping out with that answer either. I truly believe every superstar is different, and they need to plan accordingly.
Well, competitors in this match tonight seem to be very prepared.
Gets cracked by the overhand.
Shot right to the kidney. And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Counters that. Back and forth from these competitors. Elbow to the heart.
Locked in on the shoulder. And momentum's fading. And here we go.
Locked in. It's locked in. The armbar is locked in.
Oh, I don't think there is any way out of this submission.
Oh, look at this. Armbar slipped underneath and able to counter. Byron, what is something a superstar should do after they score the first fall?
When you win the first fall, you have to keep your foot on the gas pedal. Keep that energy going and try to score another fall.
I strongly disagree. After scoring the first fall, the sage thing to do is go on defense. Slow things down, run the clock out.
Going up to the top. What are we going to see here?
Dragon sleeper locked in. Oh!
And now she has the sturdy upper hand.
Yeah, this is a great flurry she's putting together. This is agonizing. The deathlock is in.
Got the arm.
And gets to the ropes. That's going to force the break. She saw that one coming. That kick will stop you in your tracks. A bad place to be for the challenger.
You put in the work, now it's time to capitalize and get a point.
Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. And now she finds herself only playing defense.
This is where her grit will be put to the test.
Big Pele kick. She returns the favor there. Oh, and that She's taking things to ringside. She's fighting back. Sure. Paying it right back with a reversal. Solid punch. The champ taking their share of hits now. Oh, quite an effective counter.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Well scattered reversal there. With the lariat. All right, sliding back in. She's in danger of a count out here.
I don't know if she cares.
Diving leg drop. Trapping the arm. Crossface submission time.
And there she goes. She's saying, I quit.
The defending champion sneaks an early fall.
Straining that trapezius muscle.
Uh-oh. What a takedown.
Fujiwara armbar.
Gotta be agonizing for the arm.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position. Ooh. What a punch. That's how you stop your opponent.
DDT.
Slowly getting up, but she won't like what she's met with.
Oh, look out.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Ooh, she just turned it around.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
She's got her in her sights. From the top rope, she certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
Uh-oh.
Half and half suplex. Lights out. It's always disorienting taking those hits above the shoulders.
Tying up the legs here, looking for the death lock. There it is.
Trapping their opponent's arm.
Crossface submission time.
There it is. There's the tap out. Probably tapping to preserve herself for the remainder of the match.
The defending champion scores an early fall. Putting the shoulder in jeopardy there.
You have to sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition. Oh my gosh, what impact.
The champ not looking great right now.
Considering how much time is left on the clock, I am...
To the skies.
Look at this superhuman power.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Shoulder up, still holding on to the title.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there. Well, we might see a new champ here tonight.
Don't put the cart before the horse. The champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing.
Here we go.
And she doesn't connect. Look at this. Spinning arm breaker.
Knee drop connects. Making that shoulder a priority.
Able to elude it. Good night. What a stunner.
Not finished yet.
Oh, that backfired. Ouch.
The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
Twists the arm out.
Oh, the death lock applied. Submission move.
This is how you punish your opponent.
She wants to finish this.
Got the arm. Disorder. It's got to be a
Tap out. There it is. She gains the fall.
And that's a fall for the champion.
Got it scouted.
And it's her.
Oh, she misses the mark. Ooh, look at her answering back.
Gosh, what a match.
The core buster.
She's getting back to her feet, but is there fight left?
Take off.
Hard for the champ to fight back from this.
This is getting hard to watch, guys. We might need to...
This is a very powerful...
Gonna see a new champ.
We all know what she's looking to do next. Blast off. She's rising back up on those wobbly legs. From the top.
Counter. And now there's an opening.
Look at this.
Spinning arm breaker. The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
Perched up top.
Brace for this impact.
Like a guillotine.
Rolling neck snap. And she is sustaining a real focus above the shoulders.
Attacks in that area could leave her opponent in a daze. Beautiful. Look at her stumble back up. Probably seeing double vision.
Reversal. Can she capitalize?
You can sense what her intentions are here.
Look at this superhuman power.
We could have a new champion.
There's two. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over. Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
But if we see one more devastating...
Up high.
Corkscrew senton. The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
Up to the top rope now.
On the top. Down.
She anticipated that one. Just sending a message there.
And she's looking for the inverted DDT.
Stomping down.
Great power, masterfully executed, Regal Flex. She looks hell-bent on finishing things right now.
From the top rope.
She's trying so desperately to get back up to her feet.
Able to get the advantage here.
Expected that one.
This is a very powerful...
The title might change hands.
She's pushed into the corner.
punishing.
She scores big with the counter.
Got the arm. Disorder. It's got to be a...
And there it is, the tap out, and that will earn her the fall.
The challenger pulls a late fall.
Connects on the kick.
Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver. And there's the tap coming out. Make her let it go. Late in the match, and the challenger gets a fall. Able to reverse that one. Missed timing with that springboard. Made her pay for her mistake. That one's scouted. She turns it right around with a counter. Big impact off the leg drop.
Up high. What are we going to see?
For the win. 2. Oh, that kick out.
This is what champions are made of. Always finding that deepest ounce of willpower. That final drop of...
From the top. Oh, she lands hard.
She's calling for it.
Turned that one around. Oh. She responds with a counter. How's that for a counter? Oh, with authority.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
Absolutely punishing.
Impressive reversal there. Clothesline with their head.
Going for it.
Crossface submission.
There it is. There's the tap out. Probably tapping to preserve herself for the remainder of the match.
The challenger scores a late fall.
Aggressive work on that shoulder.
Turning the tables there.
Vicious knees and kicks back here. My goodness. Ooh, man. Taking off from the ropes. Oh, man, what a leg drop. She avoids the attack completely.
She adjusts it and reverses it.
Angle belly and back suplex.
Ooh, bullseye.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Extremely painful hold there.
She's got the submission cinched in tight. She could be up a fall in a matter of moments.
Is she gonna tap? Is she gonna tap?
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Oh, able to counter. Standing drop kick.
Good ups. Targeting the leg. Uh-oh. This is not going to be good. This could be it. You can see her struggling to find her bearings. Got the arm. Disorder. It's got to be.
And there she goes. She's saying, I quit.
Somehow the challenger gets a fall. Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
This is a very powerful...
Gonna see a new champ. boy, that's a determined stare that's come across her face.
Great counter. Oh, and she turns it around.
Got the arm. Disorder. It's got to be over.
She's got this
Tap. And that puts a point on the board.
And the champion scores a fall.
making that shoulder vulnerable.
She begins to stir back up, but doesn't look good.
Lift off.
Brain chop. The challenger being outclassed here.
Yeah, this is not good. You don't say, Saxton. Rolling neck snap.
Counters. This could be an opportunity.
And responds with a counter of their own. A counter hit. The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Rowdy.
Just an unbelievable win here after everything that was thrown at them.
Practically an inhuman effort in terms of resilience on display throughout the